Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Akasah Ibnu NPM 2186 from English for Survival Class 4. I hope you all stay healthy and happy. And then let me tell you part of my things. I'm 20 years old and I was born in Magelang, 17 March 2001. I live in Botonkopen village, Magelang City. I study at Tidar University, Magelang. I came from SMA N1 Bandungan, the school where I studied for 3 years. I feel joy and sorrow there, both about love and academics. My parents work at Keilanggeng Park and in the market or pasar tradisional. My mom sell many variant of cake and chips. Every day she spend her days in market and my dad spend his time in the park to taking care of much animals there. I have one sister named Lucky. She is 25 years old. She has graduated from her education as an accountant at Universitas Muhammadiyah Magelang in 2017, and now she has worked as an administration in a health pharmacy in Magelang. And my hobby is playing music, which is playing drums. I've been doing this hobby since middle school and it's been going until now. I currently have 3 groups and all of them are in the process of making songs and some albums. Although the cost of my hobby is not cheap, but I really enjoy it because this is my passion. And then I have explored several stage, start from small stage until the bigger stage. And I often perform music, acoustic music in various events such as reunions and others. I have also participated in several music championships from Yogyakarta to Magelang, but have never won even once because the opponent is so tough. My favorite band is Piwi Gaskin. Piwi Gaskin is bring the energetic pop punk genre and carries a teenage theme. When I heard the song, I felt carried away because I was living in my youth, a time when passion is very high, both in positive and negative terms. I have seen the concert several times. One of them is at the Yogyakarta showcase maybe. When I saw the concert, I felt very great atmosphere. My desire to rebel and dance is very high. It eliminates the feeling at fatigue in my mind after a week of running activities. Then I will tell you my favorite place. My favorite place is the zoo because I really like to see animals that we rarely encounter in our environment, such as elephants, tigers, eagles, giraffe, and so on. Uh, there we can feel the cool trees and clean air, like returning to a clean world without pollution. The zoo I've ever visited is the Gembira Loka Zoo Yogyakarta. Many interesting animal species there. To enter there, we only need to pay 600,000 eh 60,000 60,000 in weekdays and 70,000 on weekend. There are many other rides there. We can ride speedboat and water tricycle. The cost to ride animals such as elephant and camels at that time only cost 100,000 rupiah. Very fun when riding the animal. Finally, I will tell you about my past experience where I felt so devastated by a traffic accident. When I received information about announcement of the SBMPTN, I was declared not to have passed. There I felt a very disappointed. After that, I had a dependent to take my mother to a place by riding motorcycle because I was thinking about my failure in SBMPTN. I was daydreaming on the road, and unfortunately, luck was not on my side. While riding a motorcycle, a car in the opposite direction was about to enter a village. Because I didn't see it, ended up crashing the car at the fast speed. My mother, I were blown away because of that. I had a leg wound that wasn't that bad, but my mother was badly injured. She had a fracture in her right shoulders, which led to him being hospitalized. 3 days later, my mother returned from the hospital with a bandaged shoulders. I feel guilty because my mother right shoulders is where I rest my head, complain about anything, and ask for a solution. I hope that such an incident will not happen again, and my mother will always be given health. I love my mother as she loved me. My love for my mother made me very spoiled for for her. I will not allow anything to hurt and disturb my mother because the wholeness of my mother is my responsibility. Maybe all children also feel it. Okay, guys. I think that's all for me. If there any mistake and when I talk, I apologize. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.